hello, and welcome back to my Zoe Dish channel. My name is Asia. For those of you who don't know, I like to bitch and complain and just talk about everything up under the sun, but mostly music and mostly ranting about shit that I can't change. I know you guys have missed me. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, whatever you like. I know you've been asking, you've been wondering, you've been looking high and low, here and there, everywhere.
I'm human, okay?
And I have to take a break, and I have to reflect, and I have to live my life. During this break, I've done a lot of things, and a lot of things have been done to me. No, I'm just kidding. I've done a lot of things, just a whole bunch of things that have kind of like improved my quality of life, I guess you can say. Me and my boyfriend, we took a trip to St. Lucia, West Indies, in the Caribbean. Wow. What an experience. We had so much fun. We went horseback riding. We did ATVs. Just the whole thing, the whole nine. It was a lot of fun. It was our first time like actually going out of the country. We got our passports and we just went for it and we had a really good time. So I'm just really thankful that I got to experience that, and that's something that crossed off my bucket list. Very, very happy about that. So today's video, as you can see by the title, we are going to be talking about my top 3 favorite concerts that I've been to. I would have done a top 5, but I just didn't want to think that deep into it because the top 3 are going to be the first 3 that come to my head. So let's get into it. Obviously, we know that I am a music extravaganza enthusiast, a low-key A&R, if you will. A lot of things can make a great artist, but what ties it in together and brings it full circle is a great performer. If you cannot perform, that's okay. Go get lessons and then you will be able to perform. But you cannot call yourself the greatest if you are not a great performer, because being a great performer embodies everything that you are already putting into the music. We're able to see you give it to us now. Being able to captivate and engage with your audience is so important for an artist. This is how you gain fans and keep fans. What for me, I guess, checks off the list of how you would end up on this list, my top 3 concert. Well, 1, your stage presence. I need you to be able to get on stage and give a show. I need you to be able to sing your music without the vocals. Hey, just background vocals if you need to. That's fine. 2, audience engagement. Hello, say hey, hi, how are you today? Thank you for coming. Kiss my ass. Anything. I just talk to your audience and let them know why you're here, why they're here, and what you came to do and why you came to do it. You know, it's important. 3, I think having a story is also vital. I like to go on tour. When you go on a tour concert, you're going to that concert for the most probably the most recent album that artist has released, and I appreciate when the artist can give you a story and give you a background as to why they made that specific project, why it's special to them. Always looking for an artist to be open and honest and vulnerable in their music. I want to know that you care about the things that you're doing. Even if you don't care, I want to know why you don't care. It's just that relationship, that connection where you don't have to have a real connection to it, but there's enough connection there to give a story as to how it came about. So we're gonna start with number 3, Tris, Don Toliver's Lovesick Tour. I had the time of my life. I think he did such an awesome job giving us a story as to what the whole thing was. Like, he had a diner, the setup was really cool. It was just giving like Bonnie and Clyde kind of like vibes. I really liked that. He brought Kali Uchis out. I really appreciated that he almost sung every song, and I'm not talking about every song on Lovesick. I'm talking about his music. He gave us a story and he just began to kind of like delve in it. It's like he gave us music from other projects that he has and put them on this one because they also related. I appreciated that, and that is definitely why Don Toliver made number 3 on my list. Number 2 on my list, as you can see back here, Destin Conrad, the Submissive Tour. I just went the other day. He is the reason that I decided to go ahead and make this video. This is a so far list. Everything is subject to change with me because I always get to experience new things. And if I'm always learning and experiencing new things, I feel like I have a right to change my mind. So for right now, so far in my concert going history, Destin Conrad is number 2 on my list. He was so sweet and open, and he gave us like a little story as to why he wrote a certain song. It was one of his biggest songs, Bills. He gave us the story as to why he wrote it. He didn't take up a whole bunch of our time making us feel like he was better than us. It was a lot of, I want you guys to sing it because I know that you love it and so do I. You can tell that he actually enjoys his music. And that's funny because my boyfriend said that. He's like, he said he really liked the show because he can tell that Destin Conrad really enjoys his own music and he's very confident in what he's saying. And this is obviously past the whole concert aspect of it, me talking about his lyrics. I personally feel like Destin Conrad has the most like just real fly, low-key lyrics. Like I love his artistry. So to see him performing it live, his outfit was really on brand for, you know, his whole submissive thing. And I feel that way about his work in general. It's very on brand for who he is. It really matches him. And my son is a very big fan of Destin Conrad. He has impeccable music taste. He's cool. And I think that's just what Destin embodies, this really cool, the blue tones that he has going on. He is very, you know, telling of who he is. I'm not trying to get all, you know, deep into my astrology bag, but he is a crab. He is Cancer. So, you know, we are water signs and blue is associated with water. So we're calm, cool, collected. But that definitely shows in his music. It's like I said, concert was so much fun. I got merch up the ass, okay? I got a sweatshirt. I got a vinyl. I got 2 CDs. I got the posters here that you see. All I had to do was go back to the merch table and they were so sweet and helping, and here you are, you on the list, got you girl. It was great. We love you, Destin Conrad, in this house. We truly do, and we wish nothing but success and more success and blessings upon your career. Moving on to my number 1 pick for this list, obviously, Victoria Monet's First Night in LA. That concert really was an epiphany for me. It was a get up and get on the ball kind of concert for me. Watching her just be so good at what she does and so great at her craft. Everything was so perfect. I don't think she messed up one time. It was a spectacular show. On top of being front row, her throwing her jacket on me, also came down, she gave all the fans like a high five, and she was like, you know, walking past, grabbing our hands, and I got to touch her. That was so great. It was such an experience. That was my second time seeing Victoria Monet. My first time seeing her had been at Soul Bloom, and I didn't get to be as close as I was with, you know, her first night in LA. I didn't get to be at the beginning of the line with the real like hardcore fans. Like I didn't get to experience that. Only got to experience her being up there for the first time and me being excited to see her. But she had Jaguar out by this time. Like I actually got to feel, she didn't have Jaguar 2 out by this time, because first night in LA was at El Rey Theater. That's when she was giving us what she already had, which was from Jaguar, not Jaguar 2. When Jaguar 2 came out, which I went to that concert as well, which they low-key tie for, you know, first place. I just have to give her First Night in LA its flowers because it was so well put together. It was just that moving factor for me that was like, okay, you have a dream, go pursue it. It was like that for me, because watching her pursue hers was so inspirational. That's my little video on my top 3 concerts so far. I say so far because I have a couple concerts coming up. I don't know how those are going to be. There's still some artists that I haven't gotten to see live. I have some artists that I want to see live very bad. Kali Uchis on her own show. Her catalog is just so extensive. You can listen to her in any language. Just know there's some more people that I want to see live. I've seen a lot of people live. So when I think in my head, I'm like, but you've already seen. There are a lot more, you know, artists that I want to see their set and just kind of their story too. So far, these are my top 3. I hope that you will comment what your top concerts are, why they're your top concerts, what special impact they made in your life, how they got on that list. Let me know in the comments below. I mean, I did come all the way downstairs just to tell you this. It's the least you could do, babe. I think my next video will either be about music or to be about ranting. It just depends on how I feel and if I want to get back on here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and share with your friends. Watch it with your pets. Until next time, friends and foes.
Why would I say that?
I don't know why I would say foes. I have no foes.
Only secret admirers.
Bye.